All right, welcome back after a really, really long time. This is season 4, episode 1 of the Thursday Night Thoughts podcast. This podcast is available anywhere and everywhere you can listen to podcasts. We got the homie Terrell.
What's that?
And we got the homie CJ.
What's up?
Not much, man. Not much. For one, we apologize for the long hiatus. You know, we're just here to have fun. We do this wherever we can. Because it's a new year, we're just going to say season 4.
Yeah, January and February.
As you can see, I did not come up with a new graphic outside of the thumbnail picture. I have not been inspired to come up with something really, really cool yet. So that might be a forever thing outside of the new graphic. All right, guys, recommendations of the week. Do you guys have anything you've been watching, listening to, reading?
Well, not really anything particular from my end.
Oh, dude, I have a lot, bro. It's CJ, what about you?
I don't know. I think that whole single is great, but I don't know.
I didn't like it. I was listening to it the other day, and I was like trying to vibe with it, but I couldn't get with it.
Well, yeah, he's not really an artist you vibe with. Yeah, I get it.
All right. I guess we're just gonna go in order here. Oh, I'm sorry. My recommendations of the week, bro. I really liked Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That was a really good series on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, it is.
Dude, it's so good. I really liked it. I
Excited
had
for season 2.
I had low skepticism about it, but I was like, bro, that was actually good.
I'm excited about it.
Go for it.
I guess that's my recommendation of the week too, because I've been watching it too. I just finished it yesterday.
So good. So
Yeah.
good.
Not too much spoilers, so if you haven't watched it, go check it out, please.
Yeah, please go ahead and check it out. CJ, did you see Captain America yet?
Oh no, not yet.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut then, because I know Terrell said he's seeing it in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Only because
why in 2 weeks? You normally see Marvel movies like ASAP.
These past 2 weeks. Well, this weekend, we have other things planned, so we're gonna see it next weekend.
All right. So this list is a mixture of old stuff and new stuff. So we're just gonna roll with it. So let's talk about the Game Awards. I know CJ has a really strong opinion about Game of the Year.
Yeah. What was
You
Game of the
did
Year?
not- Astrobot. Look,
Bro, play some Astrobot, bro.
Wait, you got it? Oh, dude, I was about to say, do you really like it? 'Cause I want it, but it hasn't been on sale. Like, according to most people's knowledge, I'm the only one that really wants Astrobot.
He's the only one.
I wanted it before it was Game of the Year, but but that's not the reason why I wrote down
It shouldn't be Game of
the
the Year.
Game Awards. Because, Game of the Year has always been rigged, right? But I'm talking about, dude, I want to talk about the reveals, bro. Okay, yeah. So I wrote down a few games that I really, really liked from the Game Awards. My most anticipated is Intergalactic. It's a space game made by Naughty Dog, the same people behind The Last of Us. It looks like old school retro anime, like you got like a Kira or Cowboy Bebop. That looks incredibly sick. But I'm also excited for The Outer Worlds 2, because that looks really cool. I never played the first one. I'm going to get to it eventually. And then the Game Awards also announced we're getting Indiana Jones for PS5.
That's probably the only game I'm excited about.
Indiana Jones?
Yes.
No, there's so much more coming out. I mean, this year, I think.
Like what?
There's a
Like
lot
what?
coming out, but
I mean, okay, well, this is gonna be like this was gonna be like a later on, but Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation 5. I'm really excited about that. That's my favorite racing game on Xbox.
we're supposed to be getting another Metal Gear Solid, but there's no date for it.
No,
Yeah, so I mean, there are things that I'm hoping for, but like, there's no release date for some of this shit anyway.
no. They keep announcing stuff, but then pushing back the release date further and further and further. Like, let me see. I'm looking at the PlayStation Store right now because Terrell was like, "What are upcoming games?" Right?
Well, there's a game coming out next month for free for PS Plus.
Oh, you talking about Dragon Age?
Yeah, it's Sonic Colors and Turtles. Cowabunga.
Yeah, are you familiar with the Cowabunga collection?
Yeah, we talked about it before in the podcast.
Yeah. So if the listeners don't know, the Cowabunga collections, like the Konami, like the old school, like Turtles in Time, or like the Konami, like all the ones that was like made by Konami back in the day, all the arcade classics, really like the really old school stuff. It's kind of crazy they're giving us that whole collection.
Not the one that came out 2003 or the one that came out like 2005 or whatever. It's the old ones. Old ones. I'm so good.
Okay, so we got a release date from
Yeah. Okay, so wait, so CJ, what were you just looking up?
Expedition 33. We have a possible release date, but that says April.
Maybe that's the time my place to
24.
see what's all coming out this. Yeah.
I'm like, that's possible, but that's not necessarily their actual release date. So,
Who knows? But I mean, CJ and I are really excited for Forza Horizon 5, but they just keep saying spring of this year.
I just want a release date. That's all I want.
Yeah, you're gonna get it in March, April, or May.
March or April. May was considered. Actually, no, yeah, you're right. March, April,
They're
May.
saying before GTA 6, and they're saying before Project
GTA
X.
6, we're not gonna talk about that.
No.
Actually, we are eventually. I mean,
Holy crud.
So CJ brought it up. There's a rumor that GTA 6 standard edition is going to cost $200.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
That's why I took that game off the list.
Exactly. Good luck with that. Nah, I'm sorry.
Even if it's on sale, it would be like, what, $190? $185?
Only game I pay like I pay like $110 for Spark and Zero.
Yeah,
but
like,
$200 just
$200 for a standard edition. That's not like including shark cards or anything like that, dude.
For $500,000 online. Yeah, I'm good. I take that game off the list for now.
If it's $200, I'm good.
Unless the rumor clears up. Other than that, I'm not getting the game.
I'm glad
$200.
because I really thought Terrell was gonna be the one who's like, I'm buying that.
No,
For $200.
you have to be smart now with the money, guys.
Yeah.
You could be somewhat smart.
You know what it is.
Also, at the Game Awards, Snoop Dogg announced his new album, Missionary. It's actually not that bad.
Which is a weird album.
It's a weird album. And a weird album cover. I'm not going to put it on screen, but since Terrell's laughing, he probably never did even realize that was a thing.
To be fair, those albums...
Sorry, Terrell, you didn't know?
I didn't know he had an See, look, that's how you know I'm not in tune. I didn't know he had an album come on Missionary.
Look it up on Spotify and look at the album cover.
Look it up.
Oh, 2K's only $28. That's cool.
It's a bunch of pictures like that this year of album covers that are just...
Did you look
You
it
said
up,
Snoop
Terrell?
Dogg. You said Snoop Dogg, right?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. The album is called Missionary.
And focus in and out. Don't go out in.
Don't say it like that, CJ.
You'll understand why.
You know what the album's called? The album's called Sex Position, dude.
No. Not that. The album cover.
He's talking about the actual album cover.
That's the name of the album.
I know.
I know. Well, he said it was a sequel to Doggy Style.
Is that a Magnum box? And
Yeah,
it's like
dude.
spinning. And I'm looking on Apple Music. It's just spinning.
Oh no, that's just an Apple Music thing that it spins.
I know it's weird. That was the Apple thing spinning.
Also, CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, there was also some really cool stuff. There was a quote unquote flying car that is essentially like a flying car combined with like a truck. It was like a really, really weird thing. I think that was the coolest thing they showed at CES. Otherwise, it was kind of a bust, considering the fact I didn't write down specific inventions. But yeah. Crunchyroll announced they're doing manga support. Which, if you guys are in the know, Crunchyroll used to have manga support before. If you had a Crunchyroll account, you had access to all the mangas.
Yeah.
But now they're making it into a separate app. But to be fair, we haven't had manga support in like decades. I'm kidding. It's been a long time since we had manga support, which is really cool. But at the same time, why make it a whole separate app? That's even though there's Viz Media out there, Viz Media costs $2 a month.
Yeah, which
Do you want to spend $2 a month to read some album? I mean, manga. Sorry,
I thought you did.
I
I ain't spent $2 a month to read some manga.
Dude, when we were in college, you told me you had the Viz Media account.
No, I didn't.
Or
Just talking to somebody
Shonen
else.
Jump?
Shonen Jump. I didn't have this media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had Shonen Jump.
Okay, so, yeah, that was the one. Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump, yeah. Dude, they have a lot on there. But that was $2 a month.
Would you spend it?
Not really, no, because I really don't read like that as much as I want to read. As much as I should read.
I need to read more.
I think we all do. Like, I think CJ reads the most out of all of us.
See,
Reading
that's
is
only
powerful.
That's on no. Okay. That's only because like my two niches they won't put online, so I kind of have to get the physical books.
Okay.
I mean, there is a web. Never mind.
They're basically all dead, so everything's a reprint.
Okay, everything is a reprint.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It could do. Actually, no, never mind.
What?
I was gonna unleash your secrets of what you did from books, but never mind.
Oh no, I do the same thing.
We do not condemn piracy in this podcast. We believe in supporting the authors and developers for whatever they create.
Unless they're dead.
Point.
But
CJ said if they're dead, it's fair game. But okay.
I used to do that. But like these books won't even show up on any of those websites.
You know, they have families, right? Actually, no, I'm not getting into that.
You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a purse.
They're all
Downloading is stealing.
They're all dead.
All right. Are you guys familiar with this old mobile game called Simpsons Tapped Out?
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter today.
Yeah, so it's at the time of whenever I wrote this down, it got shut down after 12 years.
Yeah.
CJ, are you familiar with that game?
I'm familiar with it. Have I seen it recently?
Okay, so people in the audience that don't know, it's essentially where Homer did something and it caused Springfield to blow up. So it's your job to rebuild Springfield and make it any way you want. And it's been live for 12 years and they finally shut it down.
God.
And some people are very, very upset about it. And then I didn't know it was an EA server thing. I didn't know that was a game that was taking up EA servers.
I'll ask a question. How did you not know? Because when you started, it says EA, like in big bold letters.
I haven't played the game in a while, so I just didn't know. All right.
I watched some people in school play it.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So there's something a little wacky. I have something wacky to bring up. So me and CJ made a funny discovery like a couple months ago. CJ, you probably don't remember this, but the Columbia Pictures lady has an action figure now.
Oh yeah. 20th year anniversary.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about,
Man, I forgot what her name was anyway.
it's this lady. So she has an action figure that you can pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. And it is the craziest thing because CJ was like, why would you want a figure of that? And someone made a comment saying, oh, I'm buying her for my Spider-Man collection. I'm like, that's crazy.
And I want to be fair. The statue was made in what, 1920? I think it's 1920.
Yeah. Oh, so the figure costs $65.99. It's available for pre-order.
Surprise.
I mean, if that's your heart content, go ahead and get it. I don't see a reason.
Would you get it, CJ?
No,
Not for
because I don't know what I would do
$65.
with it. I don't know what I would do with it.
Have you can't play with it?
He
I
said
have no
have your
idea.
cat play with it.
She'll break that in pieces.
So there's some upcoming movie releases. So I don't know exactly what's gonna be coming out within like after the summertime, but this summer we're getting Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, Jurassic Park, Superman. I'm excited for Superman. Super excited for Superman. Throw me and you're gonna go see Superman.
Another reboot.
Yeah, another reboot. I mean, you guys don't know this, but me and Terrell often see movies together whenever we can. I'd be asking CJ if he wants to hang out, but he's like, I'm not driving 2 hours to hang out with y'all. But you know, one day he might say yes. What?
Traffic's bad.
Well, CJ, to make you feel any better, I'm an hour and a half. I'm kind of an hour away.
You're like 40 minutes away, dog.
Well, I'm taking my time. I'm an hour away.
So, street
In
legal.
other words, CJ's speeding on the freeway. All right. We had a Switch 2 reveal. How do you guys feel about that? I don't even play my Switch enough for me to justify that.
Everybody, I need to cancel my subscription because they just took money out of my account. I don't even play it. I don't play it that much anymore.
That's $20 a month, bro.
Yeah.
So that's $20 a year. My bad. $20 a year. My bad. I accidentally said $20 a month, but no, it's $20 a year. I bet you're able to grab a Switch right now to cancel.
Yeah, I am. I don't know how I feel about Switch 2, but I don't see a difference for real.
Outside a bigger screen, bigger Joy-Cons.
Okay, you should get it.
I don't know. And they dropped us. They showed us a glimpse of Mario Kart 9.
Which
Can we still play Mario Kart 9 on the old Switch?
No. Mario Kart 9 is going to be only on Switch 2. We're only on Mario Kart 8 right now.
But that didn't seem like a huge.
No, that's saying, are we gonna be able to play Mario Kart 9 on the?
No,
thing? No.
No.
Okay. Damn.
If you really like Mario Kart, get a Switch too.
Everybody likes Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Everybody-
but I don't like
I'm
Mario
not.
Kart
I'm
enough.
not getting another Switch just to play Mario Kart.
That's something
No.
I don't.
what game would have to be on there for you to get a new Switch, Terrell?
Several games. We need Mario Party. They need a new Smash, which they're not gonna do.
I'm not playing Smash Bros. again.
Sports games
So
on there.
the rumor is that the people behind Marvel Rivals is working on putting Marvel Rivals on the Switch too.
Well, that's gonna be a failure.
I don't think so. They'd probably be just like Fortnite and what's the other game?
But to be
When you
fair,
race to
I
the
have an
end-
issue.
You race to the end of the thingy, and I forgot what you call that game already. Fall Guys.
Oh, dude, I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's still playing Fall Guys.
No, some people might. Some people still playing Among Us. Yeah.
Yeah, people still play Among Us. I still get Discord notifications about Among Us tournaments and shit like that. Oops, sorry.
Well,
Nah, dude. All right. There's some really good upcoming anime coming out. Is anything catching your guys' eye?
you know what? I'll hold because there's something I want to talk about, but I'll hold.
For anime or no?
Well, I don't know. We'll talk. Never mind. We'll talk.
Are you still watching Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, but I haven't watched it recently.
So how far are you now?
I think I'm still in that cell arc. I think.
You're still on the Cell arc? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like the Cell arc was like one of the fastest arcs in my opinion.
Oh no, it is. But I think it's just everything dropped in like February. New shows dropped in February. We're waiting for it, and they were just like, "Hey, don't."
Yeah, the
That's
Star Arc's
funny.
probably one of the fastest arcs. And what's it
I
called?
like to think so. If you think about,
So you jump from Androids to Cell.
yeah, Android.
Yeah, well, he is Android too, but he's probably the perfect Android that almost succeeded.
It's literally his saga. So
Yeah.
all right. What did you want to bring up, CJ?
Oh no, I'll wait.
No, go for it, bro. The floor is yours.
I'm just saying the Avatar series. I'll wait till we get more.
Are you talking about the one where apparently there's gonna be like earthbenders that are twins?
Yeah.
See, there's a big discussion about Avatar not being anime. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not
They
technically
all think it's
anime,
anime?
but some
I don't
people
think
think
so.
it is, and I'm like, I don't know where.
No, artwork and everything.
I don't know, dude. I wouldn't call it that. That'd be like saying Teen Titans was anime.
But some people do consider that. So that's what I'm saying.
Some
Like,
people
I don't know
some people
where
accept
that.
10 times anime.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know
think
where
so,
that
dude.
line is.
I wouldn't call Avatar the Last Airbender anime.
That's what I'm
There's-
like. I don't necessarily know what it's
I
considered.
don't know, dude. I personally wouldn't call it that. You know, because if you think about it, if it's like made in the United States, it's considered a cartoon. But if it's like, I don't know. Actually, hold on. Let me stop because
Well,
Family Guy, because like Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, all that stuff is animated in Korea. So is Family Guy anime?
I just
Yeah,
wonder
that's a
'cause
big
it'll
thing.
be under Nickelodeon. So I
know,
wonder
yeah.
what they'll consider it.
That's funny. There's another wacky. There's also something else that's also wacky. Tom Holland is launching a non-alcoholic beer company as a recovering alcoholic. Tom Holland,
The British
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
yeah,
Alcoholic.
yeah. He used to be an alcoholic, but he decided to start a non-alcoholic beer company. And you could buy his beer in Target. He said it's available in Target in the States.
I might need to see what it tastes like.
He
Which is
said I mean, he's obviously the one endorsing it, but he said it tastes pretty close to what actual beer tastes like without the alcohol.
Which is funny because he said you still feel the buzz. Which
Yeah, that's
Which
exactly
is-
what he said.
weird because I'm like,
huh.
alcohol has a buzz to it anyway. So is it a daiquiri form? Because if it's a daiquiri form, that doesn't give you a buzz. So
For the people that listen to this podcast and know me very well, I don't drink or smoke, so I don't have no reference to go base this off of.
We don't either.
because how is it you get that buzz?
How else do you get the buzz?
You can
Alright,
try it, CJ.
Oh, I probably will, but I'll be in for that like 3 days.
God, I mean, I think that's the problem, bro. With buying drinks in America, because like overseas, you could just grab the 6-pack and just grab one and go buy it. In America, you have to buy the full 6-pack. If you don't like it, you're stuck.
That'll be another issue. I hope it's like Prime, where you can buy one if you want to. Because if it's a 6-pack, I'm not getting it.
I heard Prime tastes tastes nasty.
Yeah.
It's just sugar.
You tried it?
Yeah.
There's some good
What-
flavors, but nah, I wouldn't recommend it.
I just drink water and coffee. I haven't had a coffee in like 2 months. I want to say 2 months. I haven't had coffee. Whatever. I guess I'm just gonna hop around. We're getting a Jimmy Neutron 2 movie. They accidentally leaked it, but we don't know the plot or anything. We just know that they're working on a sequel.
They need
The
to.
problem is,
Yeah, go
there's
say
only two
Sheen.
there's only 2 concerns I have: is Sheen, and are they bringing back the original cast?
And I don't think they will.
Because has Sheen been on that planet for almost 20 years?
Is it 20?
When did Planet Sheen
Yeah,
end?
then it ended like 20.
17?
Nine?
So 2007? 2009?
Yeah.
When did Planet... Planet Sheen ended February 15th, 2013. So he's been... Is he like...
He's been gone for 12 years.
12 years.
So you need to tell me.
Jimmy said,
Well, the show
F
got
you,
canceled anyway.
Jimmy said, F you.
I mean,
took
there's
my
no-
rocket. That's your problem.
I mean, they ain't put him on a milk carton saying missing person. That might be Easter egg when Jimmy
Terrell,
Neutron 2 comes out.
Terrell,
Yeah, well-
how much of a milk carton's gonna work if you're in outer space?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his parents probably don't know where he's in outer space.
Terrell, let me give you a little bit of context. There's still no follow-up to the story, but those astronauts that were told they're supposed to be in space for 6 days are still up there.
To be fair, I don't blame them. I don't blame
They
them.
can't come down.
I mean, they can.
But does Sheen
but
parents know that he went out of space? Is the real question.
that is
I don't- You're asking way more questions than what we're given, okay?
Is it legit?
Who knows, bud? Who knows?
If your child has disappeared for 12 years and went to space, you're gonna wonder where they at.
I would just assume
just-
that the kid is dead, bro, at that point.
I don't think a milk carton works. I don't. They
Yeah.
might. No.
First of all, do people even still use milk cartons when someone's
Yeah,
missing?
It's just an
There's
example
still
of Amber Alert some shit. It's just like
But I
that.
don't know.
He's an Amber Alert.
But I don't know if an Amber Alert works in space.
But his
He's
parents
wrong.
doesn't know he's in space. That's the question.
Okay, Tamara, talk about your perspective, right? Tell the audience about Planet Sheen if they don't know about Planet Sheen.
I didn't like playing the scene first off. If I'm a parent and then my child all of a sudden goes missing.
Okay. Let me stop you. Okay, so for people who don't know, Planet Sheen was a spinoff of Jimmy Neutron where Sheen wanted to hang out with Jimmy, but Jimmy always left his rocket ship in his little lab garage type thing. And there was a sign written on the rocket that says, "Do not touch JN." This man gets into the spaceship and just starts going beep, beep, boop, boop. And he goes so far out, and essentially he's been gone for about 12 years. And they canceled the show without no conclusion. We don't know if Sheen got back. We don't know if he's still on that planet or anything like that.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's an Easter egg.
They're probably gonna address it in the show or just not use Sheen at all, you know?
But how do you do it? If you need the whole Jimmy Neutron cast, you have to address the issue.
She's a main character. She doesn't know that he's doing it.
Like, you have to address it. I don't know how you address it, but you have to address that issue. Because if you don't and he just appears...
Well, hey, guys.
Yeah, exactly. How do you explain it?
Or it
It's
could be like Simpsons where the characters just don't age.
but he went into space.
Yeah.
We got cheated guys every episode. It comes back.
But see, he's still on Earth. You know what that's the conversation here. He went into space.
I don't know,
And I don't-
CJ. I don't know, CJ. Kenny went to heaven one time and played God of War on a golden PSP.
That is true. That is true.
Sure, maybe you forgot about that episode.
No, I did not. I lost it yesterday.
That is true.
All right.
I don't know. So, this whole thing about Steam's giving me a headache now, so I'm gonna stop.
Who knows? All right. So, all right, let's talk about this, right? So, Terrell, are you familiar that Apple dropped a new phone last week?
It did?
Yeah.
I got a quick question. I got a question.
Yeah.
So when you think of a budget iPhone, what's your average price for a budget iPhone?
Yeah. So if you
Are
were,
you- are
if
you
you were to, so if you were to say, if you were to be like, this is a budget iPhone, what price would you say it's a budget iPhone? Terrell?
Oh, you talking to me? Oh,
Yeah,
budget.
yeah,
What do you
Oh,
mean
what
by
pri-
budget iPhone?
yeah.
Like
Yeah. What price would you say would be considered a budget iPhone?
$600 iPhone? I don't know. Well,
I was way
Yeah,
off.
That's you're right on the nose, actually.
okay.
So Apple announced a budget iPhone, right? I think this time I'm just gonna share the screen. Hopefully it translates well. Allow.
I just might be the only person at lowball that.
So Terrell, this is the iPhone 16e. Excuse me. So
What the heck?
Terrell, you can cuss, bro. I don't bleep these out anymore. It's too much work. So say what you want to say.
What the heck?
Fine. So it's an iPhone 16e. It comes out this week for $599 or $24.95 for 24 months. Now, you're even wondering, what are the drawbacks? First of all, it only comes in 2 colors.
Looks like
That
an iPod.
That already disappointed CJ already because CJ was hoping for a product red iPhone this year.
They never give me Project Reds. But
And then, it's either you have 128 gigs or 512. But none of that matters. None of that really matters.
So what's the difference between that? Is that like a downgrade version of?
Kinda. I was gonna get to that actually. Oh, here we go. Compare. All right, so I guess I want to use everyone's phones that are in here, right? So I have a 16 Pro. Terrell, you have a 15. So you don't count. CJ, what phone do you have?
I think it's the 12. That's it.
Oh, actually, let's
12.
let's put the 16e in the middle. Oh, there we go. Okay. So here are the differences, right? I have a 6.1 inch, there's this 6.3 inch screen. Both of these use the same screen, which is crazy. Oh wait, all these use the same screen. Except
What
mine
you're
has
saying is
pro,
you're basically
except mine has ProMotion. But no, and there's actually like I guess if you want to know the main difference, Terrell,
Cameras. Yeah.
the camera is slightly better than this, but slightly worse than this. But that's not the only difference. It uses a notch instead of the dynamic island. It has a longer battery life. Oh wow, CJ, I didn't know you still on Lightning.
Yeah. But you can.
With water resistant for up to 30 minutes. That's so funny. But also, people were really mad that it doesn't have MagSafe for people who use like MagSafe wallets and like stuff like that. They're like, It's literally like an iPhone 16 with all the 16 features just stripped away. I guess a fair comparison would say iPhone 16. But you still got the Apple Intelligence. You just don't have the camera control or anything like that.
That's just something you'll probably give your child with their first phone. It looks like.
I would not give my child a no, not for that price.
Ooh,
No, it's just like
phone 5.
some people are saying like that's way too overpriced, and CJ's part of that overpriced category.
it's only because
How much you was spent on this, CJ?
what me?
Yeah.
When you say budget, my issue is budget for a Galaxy is what, 400. You can get a Galaxy phone for $400.
Which is true. I definitely looked it up. You can
And
get
so
a
when you say
Samsung A14 for $400.
and so when you say budget, we start talking $300, $400, not $500. Well, it's not $6.
Which
That's
is
my only
crazy.
But also, if you need the storage, I guess you could do it
I'll
that
try
way.
it like Terrell. I'll try to tell CJ to like just simply ignore that because Apple always does a like an event before Easter where they announce like the really cool stuff for this year.
Yeah. Or you want to wait till next Easter? Or the next Easter? Or next year?
Yeah, or this September. You know,
Yeah.
they either drop some really cool stuff this Easter, WWDC, or September.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
need to
there was actually
coordinate
something
that.
really cool I wanted to bring up with you guys. I want you guys to talk about what I got you guys for Christmas this year.
Want to go first?
Yeah, who wants to go first? I think Terrell, you should go first since you had yours the longest. So Carson was here. I'll tell him to go first since he had his the longest.
We got PS Vitas. You know, the old school PS Vita that got shut down. No, I'm playing.
I mean, it did get shut down.
No, but we did get PS Vitas, but it was already emulated. I think I'm saying the right word.
Modded.
With modded. See, I didn't want to say that. With PSP, Nintendo games. It was. I haven't brain fart. Yeah, but it was cool. We were able to play our old PSP games when we were kids. Old Nintendo games like Pokemon. We played Mario Kart, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. It's awesome. I knew we played our PS Vita games on top of that. You always want to ask yourself.
Yeah?
Like, why would you shut something down like that? I just don't understand. That grinds my gears.
Because no
I'm
one
kidding.
wants to
I'm kidding. Get it.
I was gonna say, like, first of all, I'm gonna. Well, how do you enjoy? Have you been enjoying your experience with it? Because I think you've only had yours for almost a month now.
Yeah, but playing time wise, I didn't get that much playing time in it. But I've been enjoying it when I did play it. Like whenever I play it before I go to bed, or while my girlfriend's watching her show and I'm playing it. I'm just playing something because I'm
You
not
connected
into.
like your AirPods to it or something.
No, I just turned down the really low volume. I don't care about the game. I don't care about the sound or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I would play it at work I will be playing at work in meetings, but it's been a little. I can't really play that at work now because we have to have our cameras on and everything. But well, I didn't play my games at all at work, so.
What have you been playing so far?
I've been playing the PS Vita games, PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. Then PSP, I've been playing Madden 12, Madden 09, then Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. I haven't been playing anything else until I finish Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. But then the next thing I would be playing is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
Oh, I think he was gonna play in some NHL. That NHL game for PSP, it goes crazy.
I'm going to try it out one day when I finish Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Oh, we're totally different.
All right, CJ, tell us about your experience with your Vita.
So I like it. Let me just say this though: if it was at launch, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Because at launch, it was what? It was what, $300 at launch?
Around there, yeah.
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 So when it came out, yeah.
So
Yeah.
actually, let me put a pause on you real quick. So yours, so everyone, the audience. So I got everyone a PS Vita Slim. So it was a different price for a PS Vita Slim, brand new. Kid Brace launch. All right, so
Oh, don't play your
PS
games
Vita,
at work, guys.
so PS Vita Slim was $249 at launch.
Was that with the Wi-Fi? Because I know they had a section with all
Oh
the
no,
Wi-Fi.
no. So it's the Slim. So the model that you have
Okay.
is not the OG model. So yeah. So keep going with your story, CJ.
It's fun, right? But I have some issues with some of it, but
What's wrong?
nothing. So Hot Pursuit, if you play it on any other console, the first mission isn't as difficult as it is on Vita.
How about mention something else? I'll talk to you about that later. How about
No.
a different game?
I mean, Breacher. I have my issues with Breacher. You know what? I like majority of the games that I play. Right, Mortal Kombat plays smooth on it. Also, Metal Gear plays good on it as well. There are games that play very well on this Vita. However, some of these games on this Vita are weird. That's
Like what?
Hot Pursuit, Breacher.
Reaching clear.
Yeah, Breach Clear. Yeah, I like majority of it, but some of it it's weird to play.
Have you been playing any Game Boy or PSP?
I might have. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Well, I've been
Game on-
mostly been playing Tetris. But like I said, so I got everyone a modded PS Vita. It's so cool. If you want to know more about it, I'll definitely make a video about it eventually. But I really like you guys shared your experience with it. Like, Fritz Roll, you're like a month into yours, and CJ, you're like a couple weeks into yours.
Yep.
Word advice: don't play it down at work. Play it while you're on break or something.
I would.
I learned that lesson quickly.
I mean, I feel like so. The reason why I wanted to bring up the PS Vita was because like it came out at launch. There was like a lot of issues with it. Mostly the proprietary, SD card and the games and the functionality.
Yep.
And the thing that kept the Vita alive for so long was the indie game community, and
Thank
then
God.
eventually the modding community.
Thank God for mods.
Yeah, so it's kind of ironic, right? Because if you guys don't know, Vita is Latin for life. So Vita means life. And
Well,
I bet this is the thing you guys been playing like the most outside of your traditional console.
yeah.
As of late, yes.
Because I know you guys been playing your PS5s along with this. But let me ask you something, Terrell. Have you been carrying this around with you whenever you go out? Or you just leave it at
No.
home?
I leave it at home. I don't have a case yet for it. No, I don't want to break it.
Yeah, so CJ was the one that was actually looking into cases. So whenever I ordered you guys' PS Vitas, I got them from eBay. Only Carson's came with a carrying case because the guy from Japan threw that in for me for free. So Carson's the only one that takes his with them in a carrying case. I didn't think y'all would want to take yours with you to places. That's why I didn't think about it.
It's definitely. I wish we would have had that while we was in college.
Here's the thing. A lot of those at the time of college, because I thought about that too. Because I looked back at what people were saying. At the time of college, a lot of those mods that I put on there weren't exactly fully functionable yet.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of Carson's PS Vita case. So his was like thick. So he said he just throws his in his backpack. Now, CJ was the only one that looked into like cases and stuff. So CJ, do you have your Vita with you, like by you, at your desk?
No. If you want a hardcover case that covers the entire case,
do you want to go grab it?
I'll wait. But essentially, it's a great case. It's an aluminum case. It's a case cover that covers the whole entire Vita. If you don't go on Amazon and look it up, because they say it covers the slim. It does not. It does not.
CJ received a case that was slightly warped and didn't click in on one of the sides. CJ did not want to play his Vita until he had a case on it.
Bro, do you want a full case or do you want a sleeve to put it in?
A case.
Like a full case?
You mean like a case like Carson's?
Yeah, I'm not leaving my house with my PS Vita without a case.
Like a hardcover case? Or
I was looking at the sleeve. You want to see what the sleeve looks like, Terrell?
Yeah.
Let me bring it up. So that's the sleeve.
No.
See, okay. CJ got me a sling bag for Christmas. I've been throwing my Vita in there, like no protector or anything. I just put it in the sling bag because I just think that's enough. The most traveling this thing does is either in the sling bag or upstairs and downstairs. But when I did have my dentist appointment, I did play Killzone. Because when you're in the dentist office, it takes a while.
Thanks. I go to the dentist next week. That gives me an idea what to bring. But I'm not. Oh wait, I can't leave the house yet. It's not leaving the house yet.
Okay, give me 1 minute. We'll see. If my camera
You found
turns on,
something?
let me know. But I'm gonna go get it. Right back.
Okay. So I mean, okay. Well, while we wait for CJ, so why do you say don't play it while you're at work? Let's stretch out this time limit just a little bit.
Because if you're playing at work, you're not getting work done. For one thing. Well, for me, I get my work done anyway. Like, you miss stuff in meetings.
I saw this
like
one.
that.
I saw this one on eBay, but it was sold out.
No, I'm not getting that.
So you want like a case?
Yeah, the one like Carson got.
I mean, I thought it was fine, but like I thought it was too bulky because at first I wanted to keep it, but then I put it in a sling bag. But I was like, oh no, dude, that's a little much. But like essentially, I got everyone's systems in the best condition possible, and it came from eBay. And none of you guys didn't know they came from eBay until I told y'all, because all y'all thought it was brand new. So when you opened yours, did you think it was brand new?
I got a scratch on mine. Thought that was pretty on. It was scratch on mine.
Yours was scratched?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I thought it was brand new.
I was gonna say, bro, I'm looking at the picture right now. Look, minty.
Okay,
like this is the.
Can
Oh,
you
you got it,
see
CJ? Yeah.
Okay. So it's essentially a full cover case. But I got the
CJ, move it more to the. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so Terrell, that's the one CJ got himself. I think it's crazy because you really don't see all the colors though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still protective, which if you want it, it's in the boys' messages.
Now, CJ,
Instagram?
on Instagram.
Yeah. Not on Instagram. Give me a minute.
So CJ, when you first opened that, when I told you it came from eBay, did you believe me at first?
I had my, I thought it was, but I wasn't entirely sure.
Because it looks so pristine, right?
Yeah, but it's also, phew, how can I put this? People that deliver my packages never put them in the right place. That was like the other thing of it. Like, I thought it was, but I wasn't too sure.
But hey, I think this is one of the coolest things I've ever owned.
Ooh,
And I like this way more than I like playing on the Nintendo Switch. Would you agree, Terrell?
Yeah. Then too, I haven't touched my Switch in over a year now.
But you've been playing that since you had it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
there it goes.
I'm excited to have Carson on here so that he can talk about his experience since he had his just as long as I have. Because let me put it to you guys like this: I got mine first, and I wanted to tell y'all so bad about all the cool stuff it could do, but I did mine first with the intention on getting yours all together. Because my plan was either going to be one of two options: I get everyone's first and have it all set up, or I get mine first so I can, work out all the kinks and all that stuff before I get your systems and ship them out to y'all. Well, I try to pick his up because I didn't feel like going to the UPS store that week. I was like, Trent's gonna come over at some point. But like, what I did was I made sure that everyone had a USB-C outlet and a USB-C cord. Mine and Carson's was the only one that came with OEM cables.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, it's really weird because everyone likes to ship stuff differently. Like mine was official Sony cables, but I still use the Type-C stuff. And Terrell muted himself.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna move on from that. So we got some weird stuff going on. So Ubisoft shut down another studio, and the people behind Marvel Rivals shut down the whole North American division. They laid them off.
Yeah.
And leaks for Assassin's Creed is slowly going out.
But I think they still have an Assassin's Creed to create. They have 3. So you can't kind of kick them out.
No, the new one's coming out soon, apparently.
No, but they said it was supposed to be 3.
Yeah, they're working on a lot of Assassin's Creed games at once.
So you can't kind of kick the staff out because then who's going to do it?
Because Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out next month.
One coming out next month.
Yeah, next month.
That was next month, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently leaks are already going out for it. So if you care, be mindful. The Insomniac CEO is leaving the company. He said he did his time.
Okay.
Insomniac made so many really good games in the last few years. We got the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Sunset Overdrive, Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales. I don't know if Insomniac is working on anything actively that we know of besides Wolverine. But Yuri Lowenthal, the guy who voices Peter Parker, he made a statement about Spider-Man 3. I guess they're working on it still. Which I'm super excited for because
Spider-Man from Miles Morales was awesome. And Spider-Man 2.
Exactly.
I was hoping it would be a DLC not by now at least, but at least
no, dude. I think they're just locking in on Spider-Man 3 and whatever happens. I don't think we're going to get any DLC for Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay.
It's been way too long of a gap.
Yeah.
I mean, they could. It'd be strange, but they could.
They could. So, CJ, are you in the mood for a little laugh?
Sure.
Kevin Hart is getting an animated adult animated series. It's gonna be called Lil Kev.
Yeah. Speaking of adult anime series, has anyone keeping up with? No, everybody still hates Chris.
Oh, I've only watched the first episode.
I tried the first two. To me, it plays like the original show, but
Were you
Chris Rock.
expecting anything different?
Well, no. But everyone hate Chris, if I am correct. That went a lot of seasons, or it feels like it.
Like 5 or
was like-
6 seasons.
Yeah, it was like 6 seasons, and it was.
I
good.
was hoping they would change something of it.
What would it change? This is the continuation of him going for his GED.
I know, but I was expecting, I don't know, some kind of change.
And then episode 2, he pretends that he's part of a gang by going, or someone.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like,
Hey,
it's
but he's just like pounding his chest. Like it's like I think it's so funny that in the first episode, what was it? It played off right where it ended, and then she said, "I slapped you so hard you turned into animation."
which I think was clever, but
It was clever.
Yeah.
Because everyone's too old to continue the show like in live action.
Well, I
Exactly. Because
think
what's called?
the thing
They're
is-
in their 30s.
well, the guy that played Everybody Hate
Really?
Chris as well on Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, Chris is on
Yeah,
Abbott
yeah,
Elementary.
yeah. He's in his 30s. His brother's in his 30s. His future crush is in her 30s. They're all old. They got
You know,
Ted
it'd be-
Cruz.
They got Terry Crews and Rochelle, which is great. Oh, and Miss Morello. They got the
Miss Morello.
same Miss Morello. I don't like Miss Morello.
Me neither.
I mean, she's better than what we. Yeah, I don't know.
Greg, did you drink a 40 for breakfast?
Which I mean, isn't a bad
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
They let
But
so much stuff slide. But CJ, do you see yourself watching Little Kev about Kevin Hart's childhood?
I don't know. I think he's told most of his jokes about his childhood, and it's just like,
My mama told me to tell you.
yeah, I don't know.
But the real question is, did you read it? Did you think of this stuff? The skits and stuff?
I mean, some of
Let's
it.
see that.
Some of the skits was funny, but like, do I need a whole series
Series.
on BET Plus about Kevin
So-
Hart? No.
I guess this is the thing, right? Because even for the Wayne brothers, their show came out before they started doing comedy about their shows. Chris Rock was the same way. He'll do comedy, but he doesn't do it about his actual life. Kevin Hart's done that. So what's the animated show about?
His childhood. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
Who knows?
about
We
it.
might actually get an animated clip of the "My Mama Told Me to Tell You."
But there is an animated clip of that, though. There's not an official, but there's edits.
Oh, who knows?
That's what I'm
I
just
mean,
like,
speaking about the Wayans brothers, they're bringing back Scary Movie and they're working on White Chicks too. But I saw someone comment, what happens in 2004 needs to stay in 2004.
no, I feel that. There are a bunch of
I
remakes.
don't I think we wanted a White Chicks 2 like 10 years ago, but I don't think we want it now.
It's just not going to be funny.
Yeah, is it gonna be funny? Like some of those jokes really some of those jokes won't slide today.
Some of them
No.
some of them jokes aged well. Some of them,
Yeah, like your mom was so old when she breastfeeds.
yeah,
They beg it to me every time. She goes,
Oh,
it might, but I don't know.
someone just farted.
no.
Oh.
Oh man. Also, Ted season 2 wrapped filming, so I guess they're right now they're doing all the special effects, and it'll hit Peacock eventually. 'Cause that show was so funny.
that show was hilarious.
We used to have an Indian kid at a school, but then they got him. What do you mean they got him? They got him. He used to. I love that guy. He used to share his Dunkaroos. Oh man. Oh, dude, that was such a good show. I
Yeah.
can't wait for them to bring that back. Sony said they're going to stop producing Blu-rays.
Thank you.
Oh, he was talking to his mom.
No.
Um,
That's a hot take, but no. I would actually
well,
enjoy it.
CJ, that affects physical media for video games and Blu-ray DVDs.
Well, no. I think this is a conversation though. They said when Redbox was out, they were gonna stop making Blu-rays. So if you're gonna keep threatening with somebody, just do it. And so
CJ's
I'm
got
like
that
at
action.
that point. No, I'm just at that point where they were like they were gonna do it, and I'm like, if you're gonna do it, do it. But don't say it. And not do it.
But how do you like? Here's the thing: like most of my library is digital. Some people would say that's bad considering what happened with the PlayStation thing going down. But my digital games was working during the PlayStation outage, and the people that was affected were the people that had multiple PS5s.
Yeah, there were some people that had like one and it affected them, but I don't know.
Dude,
why.
I tried out all my games. All my games worked during that PS5 outage. Sorry, that PSN outage. I was not worried one bit.
Are you talking about what happened a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
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 I tried out all my games. All my games worked.
I was playing Grand Theft Auto Story Mode again on PlayStation 4.
You got games you haven't finished yet. We're
I
starting.
mean, to be fair, I understand, but
If you have an
hate
outage, I'd rather play something that will last me a little bit.
that's fair.
But then again, I could have been playing Final Fantasy because I have that disc.
To be fair, that is a long story though.
Still not
Sounds
finished.
that.
Yeah, Final Fantasy remake. Final Fantasy 7 remake. All right. Well, there's a little bit more stuff to cover. Yesterday they announced that the Wonder Woman game got canceled. It was supposed to be something really sick. Like it looked really like we didn't see no gameplay, but they were really hyping it up just for it to get canceled, which sucks.
That was just like, what's that? The Star Wars game? It was like Star Wars 13,
Outlaw?
13, something like that.
No.
Yeah, 13.
That game was hyped up and then it got canceled.
Very much so. Well, we actually had gameplay for that too. It's just that like people at Warner Brothers is really restructuring, so they're just. I don't know how you could put so many years into a project and not cross the finish line. But yet, there are games that were like Concord where they put so much time into it just for it to go live for 2 weeks and then they pull the plug.
You know what? I ain't gonna touch that.
That's fun.
What?
GTA
I don't
6.
feel like it.
Is it GTA 6?
What about
they
GTA
put $1 billion into it. It'd be a
How
shame if
much?
they don't release it. $1 billion into the game.
They have been developing it for a while. I guess it would add up.
Yeah.
But if they put $1 billion into it and it never comes out, that'd be hilarious.
Dude, I've never been much of a GTA guy. I've only played GTA with you and Terrell. Well, I stopped playing with Terrell because he called me poor, and I suddenly didn't want to play the game no more. Terrell hit me with the, if you're broke, just say that. But no, it's never been my kind of game, so that's not something I'm hyped for.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just waiting to see where the hype goes.
I just want
See how long it
Forza.
lasts.
I just want my Forza game.
I need a date for Forza. That's all I need. All I need is a date.
I mean, we got DLC for Sparking Zero, but I feel like they're not releasing it fast enough. I feel like I don't want to be that guy, but like it kind of died down a little bit because of the people that play, the sweats that play the game. Like I have fun playing against you guys whenever we play, but like I'm not playing online against someone who's just going to keep teleporting and I can't touch him. Like, what's the point?
Then on top of that too, then everybody's picking OP characters when you play online.
Exactly. Like because CJ and I played the game through remote play. One of my best fights was Yamcha versus TN. That was one of the best fights we've ever had.
So it's just like the
Yeah,
old
but you
Dragon
also-
Ball Z Rage and Blast game where you play online.
Yeah, but
Everybody
those people
plays
were
against
sweaty
them.
back then, though, Terrell.
They were just good. But I got tired every time I went online. Everybody wants to play as UI Goku, Broly, Beerus, Whis. I got tired of that. And then when the DLC came out, you get everybody using Superhero Gohan, Superhero Piccolo, Orange Piccolo.
Exactly. All right.
My opinion for the DLC wise, I think they should add on to the story, like for the superhero story, but they didn't do it. So
No, they didn't.
no.
We're getting a Bakugan movie.
What?
Yeah,
That could
it's
go
in the works.
one of two ways.
I haven't thought about Bakugan in like years.
I don't think anybody has.
Bakugan has not crossed my mind until you just mentioned it.
But like, I don't know how I feel about a Bakugan movie per se, but you know,
You're better than me. I don't want it.
no, I personally don't want to go see it either. But you know, there's something for everybody. You know, it's not my kind of thing. But on a brighter note, before we get to our last story, brighter note, we're getting a Batman Beyond exclusive PlayStation game.
No. Oh,
Yeah, so
oh,
it's being made by Rocksteady.
never mind. Drop the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be made by Rocksteady, but it's gonna be Batman Beyond with Terry McGinnis.
Drop the
And it's gonna be an exclusive PS5 or PS6 title, depending on how long it takes.
No, please drop the project, please.
Yeah, that's another thing, right? So, back to the whole stop making Blu-rays thing. They've been talking about the PS6, which to me, in my opinion, it feels like I still just got the PS5.
Yeah.
After how long it took for us to get one. But like they said, it's still gonna support discs.
Which I'm
Because they got a whole lot of backlash of people being like, well, why would you not want to support discs? And right now the PlayStation Store is being sued because it's technically holding a monopoly at the moment. And someone on Twitter was like, there should be no reason why I should go into like a Target or a Best Buy and it costs the same price as it does in PlayStation Store for games.
But I think that's a fair point, right? Because
So which one do you expect to be cheaper, in store or on the PlayStation Store?
well, I like buying stuff in store, so I can find it a little bit cheaper. But for example, GTA is still $60.
No, it's on sale.
It's also $60 in Target, right? But the question though is, if I go on Steam, I can find a deal in the next 2 days for GTA. I mean, I get.
Where do you stand on this, Terrell?
About
About like physical media.
I mean, I had PTSD buying
Physical games.
physical games from the time we were in college when some of my games just cut on. So
Terrell's PS4 turned on while it was unplugged.
well, then at the same time too, I still had to play games I still have on discs, so I can see both sides.
I will get physical games if it's a really good price on it. Normally, Amazon has really good prices for games. Depends on what you're looking for. But right now, I got 2 games in my cart. I'm gonna buy after this podcast because I want one of my physical games to be digital, and I've been wanting Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth for a hot minute, and they got it for $42. So that's gonna be my pickup. So, final story. So you guys are gonna laugh. So, you guys remember the Hawk Tuah girl, right?
Yeah.
She got canceled.
What's she do?
Okay.
So she got canceled because she was part of this whole
Crypto
meme coin, cryptocurrency type thing. she got canceled for a rug pull scam. Are you guys familiar with what that means? A rug pull scam?
Yeah, I think it's have a lot of people that invested it, take it out right under the market. Yep.
So what happened was, Terrell, she with her popularity got all these people to invest in her coin just for it to completely drop and make it worthless, but all the people that was involved pulled their money out before it crashed. And that's what she got canceled for. She hasn't recorded a podcast episode in months, up until I want to say last week.
But I don't know if you can get canceled for that, right? Because I think that's what investors do all the time.
Well, you scammed your fans.
Well, to be fair, she did.
You don't see me marketing a Gnisma coin.
No. But like, okay, this sounds strange. But like in investments, they'll tell you that if you invest, you may not get that same money back. Granted, she did use her popularity to do it, but it's weird. But I mean, I know she was that popular to begin with, but I mean,
she got popular by saying, let's film that thing.
No, but then she got that podcast, and they said she was doing numbers, and I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, but she was doing her podcast before she did her scam.
Yeah,
but,
that's okay.
But hey, she's not here in this podcast to defend herself, nor we would probably let her to.
And I don't pray on anybody's downfall.
Carson will rip her a new one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
But hey, you know what? After what?
I will not make a comment. We'll lead on to Carson.
Taylor Swift?
No.
Oh,
you might as well I'll join you. Make the comment.
Yeah, make the comment.
No.
I would not. For it, bro.
I will not share my opinions on famous people.
Go, please, go,
please.
I'll go with you.
I'm good.
I'll take the lead with you. Come on. I'll gladly do it with you.
Terrell's like, I'm not trying to get canceled.
Yeah.
All right, if it makes you feel any better, a couple of days ago, I saw this thing where this woman was gonna divorce her husband because at the Super Bowl, when they showed Taylor Swift on the screen, the guy and his friends was booing, and she exposed him on TikTok, bro. She was like, "Oh, he likes Taylor Swift too, but he just want to join in on his buddies, so that's why I'm divorcing him."
That video too. Oh, okay.
Was that the thing you wanted to bring up, Terrell?
Yeah, I was like, shout out to my Philadelphia Eagles, win their second Super Bowl.
I feel bad for Philly, though. I really do feel bad for Philly.
Why I feel bad for Philly?
Because every time y'all win some, y'all destroy that town like it ain't no tomorrow.
It looked like Gotham City,
I'm not there. Yeah, I'm not there.
The guy got arrested because he was climbing a flagpole. And
someone died from doing that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying y'all are bad fans. I'm just saying every time y'all win something, y'all go all out.
Me and CJ are still waiting for our cup.
Shout out to Jalen. Shout out to Jalen Hurts.
Oh, I think he's going to say shout out Jalen. I'm like, thanks, dude.
Yeah, the QB that got the most respect in the league, but all he does is win. So I just don't understand.
You know what? While we're talking about it, how did we feel about Kendrick Lamar, bro?
I'm happy.
Honestly, that halftime show was mid.
I thought it was pretty cool. I've never been much of a Kendrick guy, but that's gonna turn me into a Kendrick guy, bro.
I'm having.
He had his ex up there doing some crip walking stuff. I was hoping he'll play a song, and I called it, and he did it.
I knew it, bro. That was gonna be awesome. There was someone who lost $25,000 at the Super Bowl because they thought the Chiefs was gonna win.
You really thought Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles were gonna lose them again? You really thought that?
She did. She was crying. I sent the video to CJ. CJ said, "I would cry too."
It is $20,000.
You know, they even said in the halftime, like in some interviews, some of that, we knew it was over by halftime when it was like 24-0.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't going to be no Patriots versus Falcon 28-3. It was not going to happen like that. Because we kept going down there. We kept scoring. and we shut down Pat Mahomes. Respecting Patrick Mahomes. He's like the best QB in the league, but
Yeah, I don't know about
Jalen Hurts is better.
Far.
Jalen Hurts, all he does is win.
But dude, like that Kendrick Lamar halftime was actually really cool. A lot of people really didn't like it.
No, I think that's the thing. I think the thing is,
if they didn't like it, they're. Oh, sorry, CJ. I'm still excited about my team winning. The people who was there, they weren't. They said it was mid.
I think the problem is everyone that said they didn't like the show, or said they weren't smart enough to understand the show. And that's the message. I'm like, and I'm like, the message basically is that America promised people in hip hop a space, but never gave it to us. And essentially,
Uncle Sam there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's fun, it's creative, but like a lot of people just want something to dance to.
Man, he blurred out that word.
Well, no,
the whole crowd said that word. I said the word.
It's weird.
That was crazy. Like I thought that was wild, bro. I went to bed right after that.
Keep watching.
I mean, I fell asleep and then I woke up. I was like, "Oh, Eagles won." And I turned off the TV. I was like, "I knew it, bro. I knew a football guy."
Jalen Hurts is now officially the best Eagles legend quarterback. I mean, he's the only Eagles quarterback he's the Eagles quarterback that wins the 2 Super Bowls and won 1.
Yeah.
Hey, hopefully he'll win next year.
Yeah,
that's happening.
We're going bad. We're built up.
Two for 2, bro.
We built the last.
All right.
So come on, our offense. You got Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert, and the offensive line. Yeah, we built the last.
Listed off names of people, bro.
I don't know about that. I want to say
to me, you just listed off names of people. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I know. But me and CJ are still waiting for our cup, right, CJ?
Yeah.
I'm done with sports. I'm done with sports for the year. My Sixers aren't doing too good.
Flyers won the other night, dude.
What's the record though?
Not good. But you're better than the Sharks, right, CJ?
Yeah, anybody's better than the Sharks in Chicago.
I think. Let me take a look real quick.
No, the Sixers are done.
Dude, you're not top 16. You're out. You're definitely out the playoffs.
If you have the Commanders.
No,
baseball
dude,
season now.
CJ, Terrell's team would have to win every single game for the rest of the season in order to qualify.
That's not happening. No disrespect to your team, but that's not happening.
Yeah, no disrespect to the Flyers, but y'all win some, you lose some, but it'd be what it be.
At least one team that Philadelphia brought back a championship, so I'm happy.
Oh, how are the Sixers doing?
Terrible.
Oh, so are the Raptors, unfortunately. CJ, what NBA team do you like?
It's been a while.
I thought you were gonna say the Mavs. You like the Mavs?
No. Not after them trades. No. Ooh.
Yeah, I saw the.
Are you still LA? Because I know you're a Kings fan like me.
No, I do not base.
Lakers are overrated.
I don't base my opinions off of region because LA doesn't have anything for baseball.
Dodgers.
Lakers.
Yeah, I could go Yankees.
You said baseball.
Oh, you said baseball. Oh.
Yeah, but what about NBA? What NBA team do you like?
Oh, I have really like a favorite NBA team.
Oh, it's
like
gonna
LeBron James. Like LeBron James.
He said you like LeBron James.
Nope. I prefer Kobe.
I got less respect for LeBron James after Space Jam 2. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know why you watched it.
I watched it with Terrell. It was a fun watch, but it made me lose respect for LeBron.
I'm only saying that because like the movie came out the day after, like the reviews were terrible. Everybody was critical of the movie. I was like,
No,
I'm
I
not.
watched it the day before the reviews came.
Oh,
Actually, no. So me and Terrell avoided reviews, right? So we watched it on HBO Max right after work. And we're like, oh man, that was great. I was like, see, so I was like, Terrell, let's look at Rotten Tomatoes 32. I was like, ooh, they thought that was bad? I don't know.
reviews were
All right, so
terrible.
in the podcast discussion, I have a really interesting question for you guys. I'm not sure if I asked you guys this or not. If you were stuck in a time loop like Groundhog's Day, how long do you think it would take for you to realize that you were in a time loop? Think
Which I'm
about
the
it.
20.
Think about it. Your day is exactly the same the moment you wake up until you go back to sleep. It's the same day over and over.
Why?
How long do you think it'll take for? How long do you think it'll take for you to realize you were stuck in a time loop?
Twice.
You think it'll take you 2 days to realize you're in a time loop?
Yeah, I've had some weird dreams. Twice.
What about you, Terrell?
I say probably about a week before I realized.
Okay. I think CJ's is too quick, and I think yours is too slow. I think after the third day of having like the same thing happen, I'm like, okay, that's a little weird.
No,
But
for
you asked, you
example,
said you asked an opinion-based question, and we gave you our opinion-based answer.
True.
For example, I walked down the same street and it's the same car accident that I saw yesterday. The odds of that happening are like
Now
thousand to
I would
one.
not pay attention to that.
Like it's 1,000 to 1.
Yeah, like the same day just kept repeating. I guess it would be like, huh, that's really weird that this same car got into a car accident on the same time, bro.
That's something like if I pay attention to small details, it's like 1,000 to 1.
I don't know. I feel like because I'm so routine based, like I do everything, like I do the same thing almost every day. Something would be slightly off. Like, for example, every day at 8 a.m., this guy called Spawnwave uploads a YouTube video for video game news. Now, if I click on the same video that said like, oh, uploaded 10 minutes ago, and it was the same video that he posted yesterday, that would be like the first indicator. And for example, like today I had a meeting at work. If that was like literally like the exact same, I'm like, that's weird.
For example, it'll be tomorrow. But for example, I have like a reception to go to tomorrow. I don't wear suits that often. That if I wear suits for 2 days straight, I'm probably living at the same like day twice.
True. Also, another thing, someone brought up that I wrote this down because I thought it was funny. Someone said being a Jedi is essentially a pyramid scheme. Because think about it.
Yep.
You got one, you got one person to train another person to train another person to train another person to train another person. It's literally being a Jedi is literally a pyramid scheme. Is a matter of when can you get in to become a Jedi to train someone else, and then you die, and then they got to train someone else because they die.
Yep. Essentially.
What are your
And
thoughts
it's
on
a
that, Terrell? Is being a Jedi part of a pyramid scheme?
Yeah, but you can get out of it. If Anakin Skywalker get out of it, just murk all the Jedi's and then you're good. And murk the kids too.
Are you
Yeah, but
are you gonna watch the are you gonna go to the movie theaters in April for the 20th anniversary? See, I don't think it's worth it either. It's like some people are like, oh, I have to go see it. To me, that was the first Star Wars movie I've ever seen in theaters. Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith? Yeah, same. I don't think it's worth it seeing it again in the movie theater.
I don't know.
not
I'm debating.
age climate. I don't
Unless they give you something cool like a bucket or a lightsaber, you get a free lightsaber. But no, that should be that's
Okay, watch
It's
that
Cinema
price on that
Cafe we're
ticket
talking
go up.
about here.
Let's try to give you a non-alcoholic or alcoholic themed beverage, knowing them.
Terrell, I was laughing at your statement about the pyramid scheme because you was almost in a pyramid scheme. I thought you was like, oh, you could get out of it easily.
Just tell them no.
You tell him,
I
no.
mean, ideally,
Just
good,
say
though.
no. Yeah. Saying no gets you going a long way by saying no.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, yes, you do. I feel a
don't know
whole lot
about
better
that.
telling people no.
You're right, but if somebody's trying to kill me and I tell them no, I don't think that's gonna stop them. You know, I don't think.
See,
Or if I'm trying to kidnap somebody, I don't think them telling me no is gonna stop me. Right? It works.
Just
But
fight
within a
back.
certain
Punch.
amount of laws.
Just fight back.
But that's not saying no.
It's yours.
No, bitch.
You punch him in.
That's like that saying no.
See, my issue is I always say yes to everything, not saying a whole lot of no's. So this year, I've been saying a lot of no's a lot of times, and
Oh, I'm with you.
everywhere else
I'm the same way.
favor him.
Shout out to counseling.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
You sound like Piccolo. Yes, yes. Oh man, dude, that was such a funny scene during the Frieza arc. Whenever he was on Dale, he was like, yes, yes, yes. That's funny.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, I think that concludes our podcast. I think we're gonna try to do this either every week or every other week. But this is season 4. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we head out?
Stay safe.
Take care of your mental health. Doesn't mean get on your phone.
I mean, CJ's laughing, but I've been going to counseling every 2 weeks. So
Yeah, me too. That doesn't mean get on your phone all the time. Go outside, go for a walk. Even get away from video games too. It helps.
Or
I found that
take
cooking
it
helps
with
me
you.
too. Yeah, cooking kind of helps me too. Get away from a lot of stuff.
yeah, because you got to eat somehow.
Yeah.
CJ, is there a message you want to leave us with?
Just stay safe. Just
Yeah,
stay
dude,
safe.
it's been cold, it's been hot, it's been crazy. So,
Just because Mardi Gras season is right around the corner.
all right,
So
we're
just
gonna end it there.
Mardi Gras just had.
Just be safe.
Just peace.
All right, guys, that concludes season 4, episode 1 of the podcast, and we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.